about exponents and roots, and what you kind of need to know. An exponent is that little number on a number. So if you have 7 to the 3rd power, the 7 is called the base, and the 3 is called the exponent. And it does not mean 7 times 3. Everybody wants to do that. It does not mean that. It means 7 times 7 times 7. So 7 times 7 is 49, and then you'd have to take 49 times 7, and you get 63, 28, and 6 is 34, 343 is 7 cubed. That's what an exponent is. The exponent tells you how many times to take the number. The root is the reversal of that. So the cubed root of 343 would be 7. So we normally do square roots and we do cubed roots. So let's talk about those. You should know your square roots up through 9 or up through 10. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. If we square it, 1 squared is equal to 1 times 1, which is equal to 1. 2 squared is equal to 2 times 2, which is 4. 3 squared, 3 times 3, 9. 4 squared, 4 times 4, 16. 5 squared, 5 times 5, 25. 6 squared equals 6 times 6, which is 36. 7 squared is 7 times 7, 49. 8 squared, 8 times 8 is 64. 9 squared, 9 times 9 is 81. And 10 squared, 10 times 10 is 100. You should know at least that far. It's kind of helpful to know 11 and 12 too. 11 squared is 121, and 12 squared is 144. It's kind of nice to know those.
There you go.
3 squared. Thank you. So roots are the reversal of that. So they look kind of like a check mark with a little top. The square root of 1 is 1. What times what equals 1? The square root of 4 is 4. I'm going to change color just to check mark. So I can read. The square root of 9 is 3. The square root of 16 is 4. The square root of 25 is 5, and so forth and so on. 36 is 6. Square root of 49 is 7. The square root of 64 is 8. The square root of 81 is 9. And the square root of 100 is 10. So these are reversals, and they work that way for the roots also, for cubed root, quad root, and so forth. So if you have making boo-boos. Square root of 4 is 2. All right, so if we do this for, I'm not going to do the whole cubed root, but you say 2 cubed is 2 times 2 times 2, which is 8. The cubed root of 8 is 2. So the cubed root, this little number up here tells you basically the reversal. So you have cubed root. If we say 2 to the 4th power, that is 2 times 2 times 2 times 2. 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 times 2 is 16. But the quad root of 16 is 2. So you won't know, most of these you'll get to use a calculator, and the calculator has a key on it that is a X with a little square like that, and that you would type in your number first. You would put in a 4, you would hit this key, and then these markers. Let's try a blue marker. You would hit the 4, you would hit that cube root key, or that root key that tells you that's the 4th root. You would type in the number 16, and then it would tell you that that was a 2. So your calculator will let you do this. You don't have to do it for your calculator. But you do need to understand these. They're not going to do the basics. The basics, they're going to expect you to know them. They probably will expect you to know most of the bottom 5 cube roots and cubes too. After that, they usually let you use a calculator. What I have seen them do is, if they don't let you use a calculator and it's something in between one of these, if it's the square root of, say, 30, the square root of 30 falls between the square root of 25 and the square root of 36. So the square root of 30 is going to come between 5 and 6. It's almost halfway, not quite, it's just a little bit lower. So it's probably around a 0.49 or 0.48. It's really close to a 0.5. And if we did that on a calculator, we could find out how close we were. So they're going to ask you, is it between 5 and 6? Is it between 3 and 4? Is it between 7 and 8? And you have to tell them. So otherwise, they let you use a calculator. So that's exponents and roots in the basics, and how one is the opposite of the other. And that's it.
It's 5.4 is a cube root of 30.